I'll see if you can figure out what's wrong with this thing.
It ain't got no gas in it.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're still working on our little water pump here. I've got it all apart, just to catch you up from the last video. I've got it all apart and I wanted to tell you a couple things that's going on. I've been degreasing it. It was a pretty mess. So I'm gonna let it dry a little bit and come back, and we got to get all this stuff down in here clean. I don't know if you really see it or not, but got to get all that clean. And here's the part of the pump where the piston goes down in here and then down here. So I've been doing some cleaning and degreasing so we can get ready to put this pump back together. Got some parts laying over here. This is the pile of packing that came out, and I'm going to grab this one. It was Teflon packing that came out of it, and this is the pile. You can see here it was ripped pretty bad. It was not going to do a whole lot. I'm trying to get you a better shot of that, and some of it was just broken apart. So this is the pile of packing that come out of it, the 3 cylinders. We're going to get some new packing. What I need to do now is finish cleaning up some parts, and we got it degreased pretty good. I had to take the gear guard off that goes here so I can get all that degreased and move back around. This is the valves that come out of it. So here this is the valves come out of the high side over the H. The L was the low side. This is the high side over here, low side over there. Make sure I get them back in. These, pull this one out. These springs are pretty bad. So we need to get some new springs. These are the valve bolts, I guess you call them, and they screw down into here. And this is the part that it has to seal. So we get all these cleaned up and get them good and clean, and make sure they're going to seal good with new springs. And these are the same thing. I kind of cleaned that surface up to make sure it was good, but these surfaces have got to be good and flat, because this right here is where the seal comes in. Let me see if I can get you a better shot of that. And then with some new springs. So I'm going to develop a parts list, and the next video I'll put that up to let you know what parts I ended up getting. I'm going to make a couple modifications. I noticed when on this cap here, this is where the grease cup goes. This is a grease cup that come out of there. I cleaned up a little bit, but it goes in there. Like that. And I noticed, let me see if I can get you a better shot. I noticed when you screw these nuts here down, that grease cup sticks out a little bit, but not a lot. And it's kind of tough to get your fingers in there, and you know, where you can get a good amount of get a grip on it and get some grease in there. So I'm going to try to find some little extension pieces of pipe with a coupling that's going to maybe 1 inch or 2. That's going to bring this grease cup out a little bit, so you can grab it and get some grease in it. Extending this grease cup is not going to be in the way of anything. It's just going to make it a little bit better to or a little bit easier, you know, to be able to grab it. So that's just a personal choice I'm making. And then right here is a pipe that comes out. When I got the pump, this had a pressure gauge on the end of it. But if you look in there real close, it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't, there's no way for it to measure any pressure. There's nothing. This pipe here just screws into the casting here of the pump. I believe it to be an overflow, because remember, whenever we go to repack this, it's lubricated and cooled by water. So this packing is not going to be so tight that water can't come through. We want water to come out to keep the packing lubricated and everything cool. And so it has this tray. I'd say it's probably, I don't know, maybe half an inch deep. And that's what this is. This is just an overflow drain. So I'm not going to put that pressure gauge back on there. I think somebody did that just to make it look good. I may try to find an elbow. I think is what I'm going to do. So if water does drain out, it's just going to go straight down. That's the plan for now. We'll see how that comes out. And then also this plug right here, there's a plug in there, but it's for to release the air pressure. So I think I'm going to substitute it with this one, like that. That way, if you build up any pressure, you can vent it out. So what we're going to do now, I need to get all this cleaned up, get new springs, get some extensions for these grease cups, and then get some packing. We're going to come back and finish cleaning this area up so it's not a mess when we get in there. Inside the cylinder there, can't really see, but it's got a seat. All that's got to be cleaned up and very clean, so the new packing can get in there and seat real well and tighten up. So we get all that cleaned and come back and start reassembling the pump, and with all new parts and new seals and everything cleaned and ready to go. Okay, everyone, thanks a lot. Come back here very soon, and we'll get this thing, start the reassembling process.